with coverage you can count on. You're watching Sports Extra.
And now the 2-2. Got him, strike three. Martin caught in a breaking ball to the inside part of the plate.
George Rooney Farmer prefers to be called Buck. That was his grandpa's name, and in Georgia, a name like Buck Farmer, well, it just makes sense. Farmer is a second-year pro making his big league debut in a spot start tonight. He was optioned back to the minor leagues after this game. First time through the Pirates order was pretty good. Second time, not so much. This is a two-run double in the fourth. Farmer goes 5 innings, allows 4 runs on 6 hits, strikes out 4, walks 1. Tigers bats bail Farmer out. Victor Martinez tends to the young sheep with an RBI single. V-Mart 3 hits, 3 RBI. Nick Castellanos then milks the cow. This one deep and out. Tigers put up 8 runs on 12 hits. Not even Joe Nathan could blow this one. They win 8-4. Now, before the game on the WNEM Facebook page, I asked for your predictions on how Farmer's night would go. There were over 50 guesses, but only one was perfect. He's got a great first name, too. Jason Sizik predicts Farmer would go 5 innings, allow 4 runs, and strike out 4, and that's exactly what Farmer did, thanks to everybody who played. In the Midwest League, Great Lakes Loons take on the Bowling Green Hot Rods. 4th inning, Oscar Hernandez, you know his favorite pop, Orange Crush. That's a 2-run shot. It's 2-0 visitors. 7th inning, Loons with the runner on third, Joey Curletta. Grounds out to second. That plates Paul Henneke, and that would be it for the Loons as they lose tonight 2-1. The Pistons' regular season schedule is out, and their first home game will be against the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, get excited, Jim. Get excited, Sam. The Brooklyn Nets. Buy your tickets. They actually begin on the road playing against the Denver Nuggets on October 29th. I was being sarcastic there. LeBron James and the Cavs will make 2 trips to the Palace on January 27th and February 24th. Spurs come to town February 11th, and individual tickets go on sale this Friday. Some big news in the local basketball scene. Saginaw High's Algavon Eichelberger says he's transferring to a prep school in California. It's called Prolific Prep, and its website says it's a unique opportunity for a serious student athlete to be immersed in an environment of unmatched basketball training accompanied by world-class college prep academics. Eichelberger will be a junior this fall, and he is one of the state's top-ranked players in the class of 2016. Well, our high school football camp reports continue tonight with the New Lothrop Hornets. They have made the state semifinals in 2 of the last 4 seasons, including last year. Here's Evan Beach on this year's squad. Our hour-long football preview show will air 2 weeks from tonight on My 5 at 7 p.m. Lions, Spartans, Wolverines, Chips, SVSU, Northwood, high school sports. We've got stories on all of them.
2 weeks from tonight.
2 weeks.
Can't wait to see it, man.
Thanks, Jason. We'll be right back. Finally tonight, talk about a bird's eye view. Some maintenance workers in Chicago took their careers to new heights this week. As part of their job, look at that. These 4 men climbed to the top of a transmitter tower on one of the tallest skyscrapers in Chicago. That's the John Hancock building. They were about 1,500 feet above the ground, and one of the workers even took a helmet cam along just to show the view. The video shows sweeping shots of the city's skyline and a clear view of Lake Michigan. It takes my breath away just looking at it.
Gives you a little knot in your stomach just looking at that, yeah.
Would you do it for $1 million?
I would do it for a lot less than $1 million.
Really? I don't think I would do that.
Yes.
He has a prize.
This weekend, a pair of senior student athletes from Vestaburg will try to help their team finish a job that their mothers started 34 years ago. That strikeout pitch by Janelle Rons clinched a state semifinals appearance for the Vestaburg softball team.
It's amazing, like this is a dream.
It's the first time since 1980 that the school will play in the softball semifinals. For Rons and her best friend, catcher Kerrigan Gates, the trip to the semifinals has deeper meaning because their mothers played on the Vestaburg team 34 years ago.
It's an awesome feeling. We've been friends all through the years and we've stayed close, and it's nice to see both of the girls going through this together.
It's amazing to follow in my mom's footsteps. I'm wanting to make her proud. I'm looking up to her. It's an honor.
What does it mean for you and Janelle to be able to duplicate what your moms did?
I think we just think it's awesome because I mean, not very often do you hear of people doing this 30 years later and following their parents' footsteps.
It's such an emotional time. She did wonderful. I was also a catcher, and she kind of fit right in as catch, and it means everything to me.
Back in 1980, Vestaburg reached the state title game but lost to Central Lake. If this year's team can come up with 2 more wins, they'd be remembered as the greatest group in Vestaburg history, something the moms have no problem with.
My main thing for her to do that I think would be so awesome would be to beat our record in 1980 and get the state record.
That's what we keep telling them. You got to do what we couldn't do and to finish it.
Next up for Vestaburg will be Kalamazoo Christian on Friday. For Sports Extra, I'm Jason Fielder.
What a great story. Stay with TV5 for continuing coverage of the state softball and baseball tournaments.
Wasn't that neat?
Yeah,
what a great
you
story.
go, girls.
Yes.
Beaverton High School has been honored as the best student section in the state. The school recently won the annual MHSAA Battle the Fans contest. Jason Fielder is here to tell us more about this group of special kids.
In Beaverton, basketball games aren't just a big event for the players, they're also a big deal for students known as the bleacher creatures.
This is my life during basketball season. I got school, basketball, and creatures are right up there. I mean, this is my life.
The bleacher creatures is a Beaverton tradition that's lasted 35 years. And this year's group has been honored as the state's best student section.
Very proud of this group of kids. Doesn't take a whole lot of oversight for myself. They are self-driven. They enjoy what they do. The rest of the student body, the athletes, the community love it.
Junior Drew Porter is president of the school's Spirit Club, which meets at least once a week. They make signs, practice chants, and plan skits.
It's a blast. I wouldn't want to be doing any other thing during the week than like with 200 of my closest friends.
This is probably their most famous and beloved skit. Sophomore Braden Wolf dresses as Moses and parts the Red Sea. Beaverton's bleacher creatures will receive a championship banner and be honored during the boys' state semifinals at the Breslin Center on March 21st. Reporting for Sports Extra, I'm Jason Fielder.